We're talking about a man who was once the most feared person in Pakistan, a spy master who could make or break prime ministers. And today, he's a prisoner. We're going to break down how it all went down and what it means for a nuclear-armed nation. 14. Just let that number sink in for a second. Yeah, that's 14 years of hard labor for a guy who used to call the shots from a plush office, a man who held the fate of an entire country in his hands. It is an absolutely stunning reversal of fortune. So, the big question is, how on earth did it come to this? Answering that question means we have to go deep inside a high-stakes power struggle, one that really pulls back the curtain on how Pakistan is run. Okay, so first up, a spy chief jailed. It all really kicks off with a verdict itself, which, and I really can't stress this enough, is something that has never happened before in Pakistan's history. Look, this is a huge deal. The Inter-Services Intelligence, the ISI, is basically the nerve center of Pakistan's powerful security state. Its leaders have always, and I mean always, been seen as untouchable. So for one of them to be imprisoned by the very institution he once led, yeah, that's a seismic shift. So, what were the official charges that brought him down? Well, it was a whole laundry list, really. Corruption, messing with politics, abusing his authority, violating state secrets, the whole shebang. This conviction is really the final chapter in the stunning downfall of a man who, just a few years back, seemed completely invincible. Which brings us to his fall from power. And to really get just how massive this fall was, you have to understand the incredible heights he fell from. You know, in Pakistan, the military is often called the kingmaker, and that's because historically it's the most powerful institution around. They often step into politics and basically decide who gets to rule and for how long. And Faiz Hameed, as the head of their most powerful spy agency, well, he wasn't just a kingmaker, he was one of the chief kingmakers. Think about it. During his time as the top spy, from 2019 to 2021, his political opponents accused him of orchestrating their arrests, of basically running the government from behind the scenes. He wasn't just a spy chief. People saw him as the central pillar of power in the country. And his ambition was apparently off the charts. One political analyst, Raza Rumi, said his pursuit of power was, and I'm quoting here, unusually brazen, even for Pakistan. I mean, the guy was openly campaigning to become the next army chief, literally the most powerful job in the country. And that kind of ambition, well, it was bound to put him on a collision course with some very powerful people. So now we get to Pakistan's political chess game. And honestly, that's the best way to describe this whole situation. It's a high-stakes chess match where the players have seen their fortunes just completely flip upside down. All right, let's break down the key players here. You've got Faiz Hameed, former ISI chief, powerful ally of Prime Minister Imran Khan. His current status? Imprisoned. Then there's Imran Khan himself, the guy who picked Hameed for the job. He's also in prison. And then you have Asim Munir, Hameed's big rival. He not only got the top army job Hameed wanted, but he's now in command, consolidating his power like never before. It just shows you, in this game, yesterday's allies are today's prisoners. And this timeline really shows you just how fast everything can change. In 2019, Khan and Hameed are riding high. But fast forward to 2022, Khan gets kicked out of office, and his rival, Asim Munir, takes over as army chief. The real tipping point, though, the point of no return, was May 2023. Khan's supporters, protesting his arrest, actually stormed military sites. In Pakistan, that is a line you just do not cross. From that moment on, their fates were pretty much sealed. But this verdict is about so much more than just punishing one general. Make no mistake, this is a calculated, ice-cold message from the new leadership, and it's aimed at two very specific groups of people. First, it's a huge warning shot to the political opposition. As columnist Omar Qureshi puts it, the message is brutally clear. If we can do this to a 3-star general and former spy chief, just imagine what we can do to you. It's a raw demonstration of absolute power, and it's designed to shut down any thoughts of future dissent. And maybe, even more importantly, it's a message sent inward, to the military's own ranks. When a guy as powerful as Faiz Hameed is taken down, it sends a crystal clear signal to every other ambitious officer out there. There is a new red line. Loyalty to the chief is everything, and absolutely no one is untouchable. So where does all of this leave Pakistan? When you take a step back and look at the whole picture, a really clear and kind of ironic pattern starts to emerge from this whole power struggle. Just think about this for a second. During his time in power, Faiz Hameed was accused of using authoritarian tactics to support his ally, Imran Khan. Now today, the new chief, Asim Munir, is being accused by Khan's party of using the exact same tactics to crush them. You see the cycle? The players might have changed, but the game itself, it looks exactly the same. Which leaves us with the ultimate question. In this game of kingmakers, was the jailing of this incredibly powerful spy chief a genuine moment of justice for Pakistan, or was it simply one kingmaker being ruthlessly removed from the board by a new one?